Okay, it's Tuesday morning, which means it's Hiit Demolition. Equipment for this morning is a chair and a hammer. Okay, and again, there's plenty of other choices of videos out there if you don't have a hammer, guys. Okay, but we are going to persist with that because it's one of everybody's favourite things to use. 20-second exercises, add-on style. We're going to start with a bicep lunge. Okay, so it's left side lunging, right side curling. Are we ready? Let's go, gang. Okay, so we've got a lot to do this morning. So we've got a little add-on routine which is left over from last week. I really liked the way that ran out last week, so hopefully you did too. Okay, now we're going to go straight into our Zulu. Look. Okay, so again, if you're new to this, the hammer comes up over the shoulder and trying to end up with a stick right the way forward like that. Okay, so remembering the add-on style, you're going to do 1 and 2, then 1, 2 and 3, all the way through. Now we're going to go back to the bicep. So back to bicep. So this is 1 and 2. So it starts off being a bit laborious. And the bigger exercises will come later on. Let's go for our Zulu. Again, musical choices for you playing this at home. I would go for just something medium tempo. You don't need anything with any continuity, so you can just please play some music that you like. Play that in the background. Okay, and then we've got our Zulu press as exercise 3. Now again, this is one of the reasons why I said if you haven't got a hammer, you can't really do it because the Zulu press only makes sense with a hammer. And you can only do this exercise with the hammer. Okay, back to your bicep lunges. Now again, just keeping going for me. On the lunge, please, it's a step rather than an actual lunge, because if you try and do the bicep curl with a big lunge, you end up leaning back and hurting you could hurt yourself. So it's more about the right leg. Let's go Zulu. So we're into Zulu. So the more exercises that I layer in, the further away you get from the basic exercises, and then we start to add more in. You've got 7 on this round. 7. Now Zulu press. Now you've got your low chop next. Low chop coming up after this as exercise 4. Okay, widen the feet. Let's go. Low chop. Come on, you. Get on with it. Okay, that's it. Can't shout out any names because we're recording it, but you're wearing leopard skin trousers and you're fannying around quite a lot this morning, Mrs. Adidas. Okay, and then back to biceps. Okay. So remembering we do a live class every morning, 6 mornings a week, 2 on 3 of those days. And let's go Zulu. So again, bringing those exercises in. Should be starting to get a little bit wearing on that arm, hopefully. Again, big exercises will send the heart rate up. Okay, Zulu press. Now remember, we've got our low chop after this. Okay, and then we're going to be layering in Thor's hammer. Now, I wouldn't do Thor's hammer normally for 20 seconds, but hopefully It'll work all right this morning. Widen the feet, low chop. So we've got our low chop, and I'm assuming you can hear the bell in the background. From that, we're going Thor's hammer, which is our most commonly done wrong exercise, but it's for your overthinkers. Now let's go Thor's hammer. So it goes down, over the left shoulder, down to the left side, and then back the way it came. And then after this one, finish your repetition off safely before we return to the bicep curl. Okay, bring it in, back to your bicep curl. So again, when we do the changes, from the Thor's hammer especially, finish your rep off, okay? Otherwise, if you just stop it dead, you've got a 7-pound weight using momentum. Now let's go Zulu. So it's a Hiit Demolition this morning. I've not gone mad on the cardio, but I have put a little bit of cardio in. It's going to be nice and basic and hopefully not brutal. Okay, Zulu press. Now the hammer routines are going to be add-on style. The cardio routine is just going to be 7 exercises off the chair. Take it wide, let's go low chop. Okay. So I've still got my sexy sock on, guys. I was a little bit worried about it last night. I nearly went to hospital with it. I thought my leg was going to fall off. It was very painful last night. But it's still attached today. We're all right. So Thor. Now after this one, we're going straight to belt line. So straight to belt line, but again, remember, finish your repetition off. Okay, let's go belt line. So again, this ongoing issue with my leg, it's not good. Okay, bicep curl. So last night I was, you're supposed to put a hot water bottle on it and it's supposed to open the veins, and I did that and the whole of my leg went bright red and swelled double the size, and that wasn't good, obviously. So I took the hot water bottle off and let's go Zulu. Took the hot water bottle off and had a little walk around, and then all of my calf locked up and I've got big pains at the back of my knee. So I'm like, oh, really bad signs. And okay, so take it for a press. Okay, so I did what all good people would do. I went and got my blood thinning medication and poured myself a large glass of red wine and ignored it. It seemed to work. Okay, low chop. Ooh, low chop. I really wanted to do Thor then. Okay. Now after Thor, sorry, got Thor next. Thor now. And then we've got our belt line, and then we're going to finish off with majorette. And then we're going to go to our cardio. I'm just keeping my eye on the time. I get quite warm, guys. Hopefully you are too. Let's go belt line. Belt line. And then after this, again, bring it to a controlled stop before we go majorette. Controlled stop, majorette. After this, hammer down, burpee back box on your right. That goes down. Burpee back box on your right. Keep going, guys. I am just looking down at the floor, and we hoover in here once or twice a day. And I've just found a little bit of Christmas tree. And it's April, nearly May. Basic burpee, guys. Basic burpee. So, how are we doing? Are we warming up? Are we getting there? We've got nods at home, got thumbs up too. Burpee back box left. So, back box with the left. So give me a big stride backwards. Burpee kneel, so we're just going to add that kneel. And again, remember when we do the kneel, don't jump back, keep the knees as close as you can, okay? So it's a bit of a mislead when I say burpee back, burpee with it, because it's not. Burpee side lunge to your right. So burpee, side lunge right. So it's just a burpee side lunge right. And this is exercise 5. Remember, we'll have 7. And we're only doing 1 round through. Okay, burpee power jack. Burpee power jack. Exercise 6. Now remember, your power jack, you can do a jack if you want to. I quite like the power jack rather than the jack. It's less impact. Now, side lunge left as your last exercise here. Get ready to go back to your hammer. Bicep lunges, left side hammer. Time. Go grab your hammer, guys. Straight to your biceps. Okay. I'm not worried if you lose a few seconds. Plenty more biceps. Okay. So make sure you've changed sides with the hammer. Let's go Zulu. So it's that Zulu lunge. And again, remember, work hard at getting that stick straight forward like that. So it's not twisted or skewy or whatever. So remember, it's add-on style again. Back to your biceps. So back to biceps, guys. Now, I stupidly didn't work out the time frames on this. This routine took about 11.5 minutes, and we've got 4 routines to do. Not going to happen this morning. So I do need to do a little bit of backtracking. Okay, now go Zulu lunge. Now, I normally write exercises down and go, oh, that seems like that'll work. But the add-on routines are always Slightly different because it always takes longer than what you think. Zulu press, Zulu press. Okay, these are coming off again. I don't know why I put them on. I don't need them. I only need them for reading. Okay, let's go. Back to your biceps. I even fell asleep. I slept in my glasses last night. Is that bad, sleeping in your glasses? People shaking their head. I woke up this morning going, I can see my alarm. And it's like, no, you've got your glasses on your pillow. Was it? So, okay. Zulu. So hopefully all this is coming back to you from the first round. You be careful with that hammer. Okay, let's go. The boy's doing good. He's got his Pilates on. We've got a random small child helping do the workout, which is always quite scary when there's a big hammer being thrown around. But we're all right. I'll give you a shout if he sneaks up on you. Okay, let's go Thor's hammer. So our fourth exercise to add in. That's it. Just got a little bit of lag on my video. It's caught up now. I think we're all right. So again, remember, go down. Okay, let's go biceps. On the low chop, make sure that there is a difference between the low chop and belt line. Belt line doesn't go lower than the belt. The low chop goes down just above the knee with a hammerhead. Let's go Zulu. So remember, the hammer facilitates exercises and works muscle groups that we can't do with normal bits of workout equipment. That's the beauty of it. Zulu press. And again, the Zulu lunge and the Zulu press work a different muscle group in your shoulder to what you would do normally, which always makes it good. Widen out, low chop. So remember, so that hammerhead is coming down to roughly around about my knee height for the low chop, okay? And then roughly just over shoulder height. Get ready for Thor's hammer. Thor's hammer. And again, remember, when we change it back to biceps, do it in a controlled fashion, finish your repetition off, and bring the hammer to a safe stop. Okay, let's go. Biceps. That's good. And let's go for our Zulu lunge. So I'm talking away here, guys, and my heart rate's going up. And I'm starting to huff and puff a little bit. Not too much, because it's not that type of workout where you can't breathe. Okay. But it should generally take your heart rate quite a high tick. Okay. So if you can hear me on the YouTube video or even at home, okay, over the music, that's because it's a real workout, guys. Let's go, low chop. So again, remembering the differences between the low chop and the belt line. I'm not going to go over it again because you're not stupid. I spent most of the time on the video a little bit too far over to the left, I think, or right, I don't know which way it'll be. Let's go Thor's hammer. So hopefully I've remained in shot. I've just put my camera a little bit further over than where I would do normally. Next exercise, belt line. Okay, belt line. And again on this one, it's a squat with a chop, and it's coming from the waist or just below the waist. Okay, back to your bicep. Now this is our last set through, guys. So we've just got the majorette to add on. Feels slightly easier on this side, but bearing in mind I'm teaching for Zoom, so I'm actually exercising my right side now. Okay, let's go Zulus. And so it's quite difficult to teach to Zoom and to YouTube, because YouTube turn it round and Zoom don't. So I have to teach one way, and it's right on one way and not on the other. So let's go pressing. So this is actually my right arm now, but for Zoom, remember they mirror it, and I keep taking it off and it just keeps returning. So just get on with it now, but it does make it difficult in translation for YouTube. Widen the feet, low chop. Again, knee or slightly lower, shoulder or slightly higher. Then get ready for your Thor. Thor. Again, it's really important, guys. I know I've got you highly trained working on the belt. Next one is going to be belt line chop, guys. Belt line. Last one's going to be your majorette, and then it's back over to your chair. Okay, pause it, majorette. Now again, teaching points on the majorette, it's a squat. When you catch it, don't let it go below the belt line. So it's taking it from the belt line, and that will make you snap into your arm and core. Get ready to go for your burpee step backs on your right next. Down that goes. Burpee step backs on your right leg. Sorry, I'm just making sure my hammer stood up there. I've got my big dog, fast asleep as always. He likes to work out with his mum in the morning. Basic burpee. I didn't want the hammer to fall on him. Burpee back box left. So yesterday morning, so it's left leg step back. Bruce was fast asleep during the class. Tried to wake him up when we finished, but he was having none of it. He was snoring, he was woofing, Now, burpee at the knee. Again, so adding that little knee drop, guys. So again, make sure you're not jumping back. You just come close. This is a core exercise. Okay, we've got burpee side lunges. Right leg. So you're lunging out with the right leg. And I'm touching down with my left fingers. Not my right, but my left. Again, always remember it's always across the body, guys. Burpee power jack. So again, the power jack, or you can do a basic burpee jack. I think there's less impact on the burpee power jack, plus it's a bigger exercise. Okay, burpee side lunge. Don't get me wrong, guys, there's nothing wrong with impact. We just need to control it. And we don't need to be doing massive stupid exercises. Down on the floor, hammer right hand side, flies. Flies on your right. Okay. So again, I'm going to keep my eye on the time. It's bang on 9:30. We've been working out for 28 minutes now, and we're going chest press. Chest press. Now you can go one or two hands. For some reason I've gone two hands here. I would normally go single, but always go with what your gut tells you. Same add-on style. Back to your flies. Back to your flies. Back to your chest press. Now the next exercise, I want you to bring your feet in a little bit closer as you're doing your chest press. And we're going to do a straight arm pull over with a bridge. So you're going to just literally hold the arms up in the sky and then raise your hips off the floor or your bum. And then we're going to do our pull over and bridge. Hold it up, bridge it, and then take it to the hips. And then as you go down, I want you, as your arms go over, I want you to drop your bum back to the floor and then raise it back up. So we've got our little butt bridge and our straight arm pull over on the right hand side. Back to your fly. Now again, just make sure you just reset yourself, tip and tuck, because we've just come out of the bridge. And you might have a tendency to just relax it off. I'm not saying you did, but you might have had. Okay, chest press, single or double. Get ready for your bridge, so bring those feet back in a little bit. Hold it up, bridge it up, then take it down there, and then let's go. Next exercise is a straight arm sit-up, guys. A straight arm sit-up. Lie them out. Again, this can be single or double hand. So my legs are out straight here. Get ready to go back through the fly. Okay, rebend the knees, reset the spine, and flies. Now I'm going to make this the last round, guys, because again, like I said, I hadn't worked the times out, but if I make a few little changes now, we won't do the full routine on the right side. Now, chest press, single arm or double. Single arm or double. But to be honest, it's been a while since I've worked that arm, and it's just feeling the right amount of fatigue, and hopefully it is for you at home. Get ready for that bridge again, guys, so sort your feet out. Okay, up, bridge position, drop it down to the thighs, then start the movement. I don't know if you can remember that 40% squeeze of your lower butt, but if you put that into play on this one, it really enhances the workout. So the crease just below your bum, I want you to tighten that muscle group up just above it. Straight arm sit-ups, guys. And then we're going to go straight back up on our feet. And we're going to do some burpees and burpee power jack, and then we're going to be coming straight back down. Up on your feet, guys. Burpees. So we want a basic burpee. Start straight into it. I'm only going to do 2 rounds. I'm using the getting up and down as part of the workout, as always. Burpee power jack. So I've just slightly shortened the workout. Get ready to go back on the floor for left side fly. Left side fly, guys. Okay, straight to it. Okay, just making sure I'm in shot. Make sure that spine's tipped and tucked. And again, the same options, single or double on the chest press, which will be next. Single or double chest press. And again, it doesn't have to be overly fast. If you are doing the single press, keep the stick still. Back to flies. My dog's starting to snore, guys, and he is asleep right underneath the camera. So if on YouTube you can hear a strange noise now, it is Brucey. And chest press. Now again, remember this third exercise we added in was our bridge pullover. Okay, so we're going to be doing our bridge pullover next. Hold it up, walk the feet in, lift it up, and then we're going to go for our bridge. Again, don't take the arms fully over to the floor, so you're not going to get your knuckles down, guys. Well, to be honest, it will depend on your range of motion, but it's not a necessary requirement. Relax down, reset, fly. Okay. So again, I'm aiming for around about a 38-minute workout this morning, or this evening, or whenever you're doing this one at home, but for us this morning, we're looking at a 38-minute workout. Chest press, single or double. Chest press, single or double. And again, starting to feel that hit. I think the combinations that I've put together this morning have worked. Get ready to go bridge. Hold it high, lift it up, and let's bridge. And again, remember that 40% rule, 40% power squeeze, and it's about 40% of your butt cheeks that you're squeezing as well. So I'm after just above the crease in your bottom to be tensed up. Okay, now we've got our straight arm sit-up. Again, this can be done single or double. If you're doing a single hand, make sure the stick stays nice and still so we're not going to have any trauma on the shoulder. Back to flies, last set through, guys. Reset that spine. So picking up, so yesterday we did Tabatas and 1 minute rounds. Today we've gone back to 20-second rounds and the add-on. So it looks like we're going to have a fairly mixed bag week, guys. And back to your chest presses. So again, I'm quite clearly getting tired because my back wants to lift up off the floor, which will mean that I am disengaging quite a fair amount of muscles. Hold it high, bring the feet in. Let's go. So we've got our bridge, pull over. Now, when I say straight arm pull over, guys, you're not going to get your arms perfectly straight because they've got a natural bend in them, but there's no movement through the elbow joint. And straight arm sit-ups to finish. Ooh-yah! Single or double hand. And again, a perfectly uneven, even workout done with a hammer, unilateral training, and time, and time. Okay, unilateral workout means one side of the body being worked at any one time, which will burn off more calories because you're taking more muscle groups to stabilise. Hey! Done. Okay, bring yourself back in at home. I'm just going to switch that off.